Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy, and I'm bringing you an unboxing. It's the resale side of what I do here, and these are going to be bonus videos. We've got one today that's coming out, which is a little bit smaller collection, and then we're going to have a gigantic collection coming out either Thursday or Friday. It's already been filmed. I've unboxed them, and but that will be quite the video. So we're going to throw these extra videos into our weekly rotation just this week, and I think we're going to have an unboxing next week as well, because I can already see that something is being mailed to me, and it's definitely worthy of its own video. And these unboxing videos are basically me unboxing things I purchased on eBay or outside of eBay, Star Wars collections, and just kind of breaking it down, looking at it, seeing if there's anything wrong, seeing if there's anything great, and then allowing you guys to see what's going to be upcoming in those weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos that come out every single Wednesday like this one. And they're recaps of all the items I just sold on eBay, which are going to come from these types of unboxings. And we give shout outs to every single person that purchased from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious award in all of collecting, as the person that spent the most money with me. We have giveaways and we do price points, so you know what these things are even selling for in case you're in the market to fill holes in your collection. If you could, do what helps this channel grow. Please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification, be notified of all the upcoming content. I'll tell you about at the end of this video. It'll be a quick intro, quick outro, quick video just to get to the meat of what you're here for, and it is these unboxings. I can tell you there's going to be an issue with this unboxing, so you're going to want to see that. We have some last 17s in here. We have some excellent figures. This collection is kind of like more of what's out there to purchase. There are not that many accessories at all. I don't even know if there's any. This might not have any accessories, but it's going to give you a look at kind of what I'm doing behind the scenes with the resale side of it. Now, I've got lots of accessories that I can match up with these because I have overage right now on accessories. So that is kind of why I purchased this collection, was because I knew I could probably make a lot of them complete with what I have already on hand. But we're going to find that there's going to be some issues. We're going to have some, I think, some beater lots coming up for sale here soon, where there's just some items I'm not going to sell because they're not in good enough condition. But besides that, it's a great unboxing. I'm going to make money off this collection. Doesn't matter. I got it for an incredibly low price for what it's worth, and so it's all going to work out. All right, guys, that is it. There'll be a membership commercial that plays somewhere in this video. Make sure to watch it. There's so many perks that come with the memberships here. We're giving away free stuff. We have discounts on shipping costs. Everything you could possibly imagine happens in the perks of membership, so make sure to watch that commercial. Otherwise, everything else you need is down below in the description of this video. You click more, and then you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. Kind of scroll down. You'll see links to TikTok, Instagram, my email address, membership links, eBay. All the things that you need to find me are down below in the description of this video. Okay, guys, that's it. Short and sweet. We're going to get right to it. These are bonus videos. I hope you enjoy these unboxings. Let's get into this unboxing. Okay, here's the first box. Let's get this thing opened up and see what we have. Lots of action figures, lots of accessories here. Oh boy, they're all just dumped in there. Not much protection at all on these ones. Oh boy, guess we'll pour them out. All right. Let's make sure there's nothing inside the box still. And there's not. Oh my gosh. We got lots and lots of action figures. And we will just, I guess, line these guys up. That way we can do kind of like a little drive-by at the end, so we can film them all. And I'm going to see if there's anything that jumps out at me as I'm sorting through these. So far they look just like they're pretty common figures for the most part. And it looks like we've got maybe a couple accessories in here, so we'll put that aside for a second. And some of these need to be cleaned for sure, and we also have some that are going to be junkers here. But enough will be resellable, so that will be good. It'll take care of the costs for this. And I do see some nice figures. There are some nice ones in here. It's like kind of a mixed bag. All right, lining them up. Yeah, definitely some cleaning needs to happen with these guys for sure. Look at this. IG-88, he's wearing one of those backpacks. Doesn't actually look that bad. And he's got very tight limbs. That's nice. Chewbacca, super tight limbs, but look at that. Black on the bottom of the foot. Did not know that was happening. Do any of the rest of them have that? Let's see. I don't see any other marks. Oh, yep. Look at that. 88's got a mark too. Oh, and then we got, I didn't even realize this, but we've got Darth Vader's lightsaber with Obi-Wan. We gotta be careful. I just broke it. That thing was so tight, I went to pull on it and it broke. Oh, that's a bummer. But that's what happens. It's a nice Boba Fett. All right, get these guys lined up here. So definitely most of the figures that are white are going to need to be cleaned for sure. They are hurting for the most part. All right. It's pretty nice. Bespin security guard right there. Look at that paint. It's beautiful. That's a nice one. C-3PO, medium to loose limbs. So nothing crazy jumping out at me so far. All pretty common. But lots and lots of figures. Skirt is real for, well, you can't even see those over there, can you? All right, we'll keep them all here. Holy smokes, so many figures. And I've got most of the accessories for these. I have like an overload of accessories right now, so buying a lot like this that doesn't have very many accessories and getting a great deal on it is really ideal for me. Yeah, we got some junkers in here for sure. All right, let's see what we got in here. We have one accessory. And look at this Stormtrooper. He's had better days. No arms and missing a foot. We have a prune face. Cape there. This is great. And then parts to that we don't need at all. We got plenty of those. All right, so we got those guys done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the second box, which I believe has a lot more accessories in it. And so then we'll kind of take a look at that. All right, let's get this second box open. Sheesh. All right, a little bit better packaging job. I think they're all just in this bag. We got some stuff in here too. Let's double check. All right, I don't see anything in the box. That's good. We got all these figures. We got something in there. I think it's a Tauntaun. Oh my gosh, tons and tons of figures. And take a look at this. We got more marks on the bottom of these feet. That's on a lot of these feet. Look at it. I do not recall this. So we could have an issue here. Everything is painted on the bottom of the feet. I'm going to have to see how much I spent on this. We might be doing a return. This might not even be a video. That I do not believe was shown in photos. But these are pretty much destroyed. Let's see what we've got. Even on the Tauntaun. Even the Tauntaun's got painted. So I'm probably going to stop the video right now after I check these accessories and see if that was shown to me and I just missed it or I'm not remembering, because that can happen too. But we also have all of these accessories, tons and tons of accessories. So what to do? Let's take a look at these accessories, make sure they're all real, and then that will kind of determine where we want to go from here. All right, I heard some sounds I don't like, but I think it's because there's stuff in here that's not Star Wars, like this. Yeah, I was making kind of the wrong sound. Who knows what this thing is? That is destroyed. So I'm just going to be dropping these. I'm not going to do the sound check and zoom in. I'm just doing this for my own security, for my own what? For my own well-being. I just want to make sure that these all sound right. Because there's so many accessories. There's tons. So what we have to look at is this worth what it is with the accessories, that I don't file a return because I want to keep all this stuff? That's all destroyed. Jeesh. Yeah, we got some flaps here. We always need flaps for the speeder bike. We have multiple sabers. I need these. Yeah, so just doing a quick look through. We got a couple broken guns that aren't worth anything. It doesn't matter. But for the most part, we have a lot of expensive accessories here. So now let's kind of take a look at what's salvageable. That doesn't have marks on the bottom of the feet. Let's separate those. Now what's nice is I can take all this stuff off this tauntaun, right? He's got the marks there. I've got tons of tauntauns. And these are in perfect condition, so we can make a perfect tauntaun. So that'll be salvaged. So I'm going to make a, what am I going to do here? Maybe I'll adjust this like this, and I'm going to line up the ones that don't have marks on their feet over here. And the ones that do have marks on their feet, I'll put up over here out of the way, and maybe there's a way to fix those. I don't know. But this is not looking good. Sheesh. Every single one almost has something on it. Yeah, we'll see how bad it gets here. Oh, geez, that guy's a junker. This removable limbs, yeah, this removable limbs is actually pretty nice over here. So, you know, we've got some that are decent. But this is not looking good. All right, well, the good news for this one, I can take all the parts off this squid head and put it on a different squid head that doesn't have the issue on the bottom of the foot, so I can save that one. But, geesh, of course, weak way's fine. Nobody cared about putting anything on weak way. All right, can I pull this saber out without breaking it? Let's just see if we can just slide it out nice and smooth. We did. All right, well, it's not too bad. We're going to get some figures out of this. But we are definitely taking a loss with the ones that have the dark on their underneath of them. Some of them have fingernail polish on them too. So that is not good. Now with this guy, right, I can just take all the cape and the armor and stuff like that, put it on a different one, but he's got it too. My gosh. This raised bar china, that's nice. Oh, Greedo had a gun in his hand. You're right, and he's good. All right. Okay, we got a few in here. I guess it's not as bad as it was looking. All right, we got a Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's make sure that's good. And we've got marks all along the bottom of his feet. I think we're good here. Dude. We're going to lose these guys on the screen here. There's just so many of them. Well, next what we'll do is I will check the listing. We'll take a look at what it listed and what it showed me. But my guess is that the listing did not say anything about this, did not show the bottoms of the feet. Oh, okay. Well, this is a surprise. Pretty nice. R2-D2 here with the sensor scope, and there's no marks on the bottom of the feet. So this one's actually really nice. So there are some nice things in here, but there's also a lot of damage. All right, so that's that. So let me just double check the listing real quick, and then what we'll do is we'll do a drive-by just to take a look at what we have going on in this collection. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier, and I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force! I'm feeling the Force! Memberships! Memberships! Okay, guys, we're going to do that run through here. So I did check both the listings, and the dark under some of their feet is visible if you know that it's ink. Otherwise, it just looks like it's a shadow. So my guess is I looked through there, I thought it was a shadow, read the description, didn't see anything listed about it. There were no specific pictures like, showing dark feet bottoms. It was no pictures like this and a description of it. So I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. We'll see. But what we'll do right now is we'll just do a drive-by so you can see all of these different figures. There's over 200 figures here, plus a whole bunch of accessories. And the price I paid was about $1,500 for all of this. And so I would expect, just with all of the figures and me having all, tons of accessories I can apply to these, if there's any that are missing, I just have a feeling that I will easily double my money on this collection. But there are some issues. We got to do some cleaning on some of these. We've got to try to get the dark spots under the feet. We got to try to get those removed, which there is a method, and I'll try that with these, and we'll see if we can't get it to work. But I mean, like this R5D4, pretty nice condition overall. Just a little yellowing, a little bit loose legs, but not bad overall. And there's no last 17s in here really. except for a Lumat that has no accessories. So it's mostly all common figures, but there's a bunch of them that are in very nice condition, like that R2-D2 right there. And then we go over here to the accessories, and you're going to see that there's just tons of accessories. And based on my first analysis on them, I believe them to be all real. But we've got a green lightsaber in there. We got 2 Bespin Luke Skywalker sabers, bunch of snakes. We got all kinds of stuff. There's just tons of accessories in here. And then we got the perfect Tauntaun accessories there I can put with another Tauntaun. Now I've got a short V notched gonk, and I don't have the antenna. So I'll take this antenna from that one since this is all destroyed. Probably not going to get that off without ruining the silver paint that's already on it. And I'll take that, put it with the short V gonk. So we'll have a short V gonk coming up. But, I mean, take a look at, you know, stuff like this. Like, I'd be very surprised I'm going to be able to get that cleaned off. But we will try. I'll do my best to try to clean these guys up and get them prepped for eBay. But tons of figures, guys. We got tons of stuff happening here, and I'm going to do my best to clean these things up. I'll pull out all the junkers, get those set aside so you don't have to worry about those. And then I'll try to clean up the bottoms of the feet on some of these. But we have a ton of these figures that don't have any issues at all. They'll be able to be flipped right away. And so we'll get those guys listed on eBay and get them moving. And then the rest of them, we're going to go try to, you know, it's a rehab process. We're going to try to rehab these guys, see which ones we can get to a point to where they're actually sellable. And if we can't, then they'll go into a junk lot and we'll sell them as a big junk pile is what we'll do. And I don't know what I'm going to do about the eBay sellers that really did not disclose this clearly. Maybe I'll reach out to them. We'll see what's going to happen because some of these, I mean, look at these guys probably are not salvageable. They are just, somebody went nuts on the bottom of their feet. But there it all is, guys. I will zoom out here. It is over 200 figures, lots of accessories, as you can see. And I think it's going to be a pretty profitable lot, even with the issues. All right, we did it. We got through that unboxing. Hey, it was short and sweet, right? Wasn't too bad. And but there were some issues there. Those black colorings on the bottom of the boots on almost, I don't know, 70% of these figures was not expected, but it's okay because the price I paid, I'm still going to make money, even at the price I paid, because we'll sell those as like a junker lot, and people will spend the money. Now, I'll tell you what, I did try to remove some of them from the bottoms of their feet. I used acne cream for 5 days straight, putting on new applications, putting it out in the sun, and I couldn't make it go away. So just know that if you see a junk lot with the painted feet bottoms, just know that I did try to get some of them off and it didn't work. So you might not be successful with it. Unless you know another method and you can get them off, great. Then that lot will be for you. But we had some last 17s in there. We had some very nice figures. I'm going to be able to complete the ones that were very nice. I'll be able to complete them all. And so those are going to exponentially be worth even more now that we have the accessories with them. And you'll start to see these trickle onto eBay here in the next week or two. If you enjoyed this unboxing, you want to see more of this type of content, please let me know by hitting like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all this upcoming content I'm going to tell you about right now. In the next 3 or 4 days, there'll be another unboxing video that's going to come out. It's a $5,000 collection I purchased, and we're going to see if I've got $5,000 worth of items in this box. It's over 100 figures. They're all complete. We got last 17s. We've got graded items. We've got mint on card items. We've got a vehicle that is one of the holy grails of collecting. That is going to be in this collection. So make sure if you hit that bell notification, be notified when that video comes out. It's probably going to be Thursday or Friday. There's also going to be the weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos I talked about in the beginning. That'll be coming out on Wednesday. And it's a recap of what happened just a couple days ago on Sunday with all the sales that happened with vintage Star Wars Kenner, action figures, playsets, vehicles, creatures, accessories, everything you need to fill holes in your collection that I just sold on eBay on Sunday. This Sunday, we're going to have a Empire Strips Back review. I went to the Empire Strips Back. It's the greatest Star Wars show you've never seen. It's a burlesque show. It's a comedy. It's entertaining. It's in Vegas. They travel across the entire world, and this is the second time I've seen them. I have a whole review, and it's going to happen this Sunday. Then next Sunday, along with all the other videos and shorts that come out in between that time, but the main video for next Sunday is going to be a CAS unboxing video. I can tell you right now, there's 14 items that are coming back to me, and tracking stopped in Florida like 5 days ago. Nothing's happened. It doesn't even say that it's left the facility. It's like stuck at the facility. And I have very expensive items in this box. It cannot be lost. So crossing my fingers that just somebody didn't scan it when it left. And so once it arrives here in Portland and somebody scans it in, all the tracking will update. That is what we're hoping. But it needs to happen tonight because it says it's supposed to be delivered by tomorrow. So I'm getting nervous about it. But if that arrives, we'll have a CAS unboxing video, and there's some one of the most incredible items you've ever seen is going to be in that unboxing. So make sure that you hit that bell notification and be notified when that comes out. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that membership commercial, all the perks that happen here on this channel. We're giving away stuff right and left. It's unbelievable. It's like unlike any other membership you've ever seen here on YouTube. You're literally going to get free stuff from me. You're going to get discounts from me. You're going to have live sales, members only, where I'm giving away stuff. Literally selling it for way below market values so that you can take advantage of the items that you need to get in your collection, because I have too much stuff here. I've got to get rid of it. And so I'm trying to do everything I can to cater these memberships to you so that it's beneficial, you can save money, and you can fill holes in your collection. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you for being along until the end. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here. Yeah, we had some issues again with this collection. It's not the greatest collection at all, but it shows you kind of like the meat of what happens here in the reselling business for Star Wars. I get a lot of collections like this, and I've got to weed through them. We got to pull out the best ones that we're going to put up for sale, and we got to figure out what we're going to do with the ones that are not very good. And but that happens a lot. All right, guys, until the next time, which will be on Wednesday for the eBay listing video, then on Thursday or Friday for that other unboxing that's coming. Oh my gosh, there's that membership shirt. Everybody loves it. Who is your daddy? That is the question. Who is your daddy? Painted feet.